good. Smells good. Mal's making some more of her cute little bento lunches. And there's some prep involved in some of it because sometimes she does the zucchini and the spinach.
Because this is a full zucchini between both.
Yeah.
And the spinach too, I only do half. So like tomorrow I'll have all this done.
Sure. Hello everyone and welcome to Saturday. First things first. I got my new glasses on. So that's pretty exciting, I think. It's going to take a little adjustment, but if I don't start wearing them, then I'll never get adjusted. So I'm starting today. It's only a little weird out of the corners, and it's basically my brain trying to figure out what's going on, but it will. So I'm just going to wear them and see how that goes. Now, ultimately, I want to get back to wearing contacts basically all the time. That's the way things were before the pandemic. And then when the pandemic came, for I guess probably a multitude of reasons, I just started wearing glasses regularly, and that was what I did. And I don't mind wearing glasses, but I feel like contacts are probably more me. And I at this point, I almost associate glasses with the pandemic, and I would really like to, now that I've been wearing glasses for over 2 years, I really kind of want to like step out of that and get back into wearing contacts. However, I need to get used to these glasses first. So that's going to be the plan. So I'll be wearing these for the next little bit. And once I've adjusted to them and things are good, then I'll probably go back to wearing contacts. I'm also going to be seeing Haley again next month, and she'll probably fit these a little bit more to my face so they work a little bit better. But yeah, hopefully moving forward, I'll take the time and effort to wear contacts. And I also see slightly better out of contacts too.
Same.
So there's an incentive there as well. Today is going to just be mostly a work day. We'll be doing some game night stuff with friends tonight. Mao is having her little bento box. We have way too much bread right now. So because we have too much bread, I've decided that this Saturday morning is going to take me back to childhood. So I made a whole fleet of cinnamon toast. And hopefully I can make a dent in it because we still had some normal bread, some whole wheat bread. We also picked up some Italian bread while Mark and Rhonda were here, and we actually didn't make much of a dent in it. So I got a lot of bread that I need to try and work through. Dinner tonight is something special.
We have just a little bit of curry left.
Yeah.
So I thought I would try making tonkatsu to go with it, like a fried pork cutlet.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not a super big fan of frying things at home because it's messy and difficult.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just kind of do like a pan fry instead of a deep fry.
Okay. I'm still excited. Well, doesn't look that great in the bowl, but on the plate,
It looks a little better.
a little better. A little better. That sauce is really
I accidentally bought
soupy.
thin pork, I realized. Like, it was already very, very thinly sliced.
Was that not part of the goal?
It's supposed to be a little thin, but I think it might be too thin.
Oh, that part looked fine to me. The part that looks strange is how soupy everything is. Let me start with the pork. Pork's got that delicious sauce on it. It's a mixture of oyster sauce, sugar, ketchup, and Worcestershire. That's very good.
The pork?
The pork in that sauce is super good. That could be its own meal.
It normally is.
It normally is.
The curry isn't as good this way because it's watered down. I mean, it's watered down with chicken broth, so it's not like lacking. It's just
it has flavor, but yeah, I agree. As far as like from a texture perspective, I definitely prefer it thicker than this.
it'd probably thicken up if it sat out a little bit.
You know,
Like
it's all right. The reason that we did this is because we didn't have everything necessary to make curry the way that we made it before. But Mal didn't want to waste ingredients, so she still made it, just not the typical way. It's fine. Man, it's late. It's really late. I need to go to bed. Just as a quick explanation, we did a little record. We recorded some jobs, and you'll be excited because they were Alex jobs. They're things that Alex created and did not play test, and then we play tested them, and they were wild. And then I started to go through old photos, and we spent the evening just reminiscing about old photos. I found a cache of photos that I haven't seen in years and years and years and years. That was just like freshman year of college, and getting a chance to see photos of myself and Dan and Alex and Mao, and like going through all this stuff just brought back so many memories. And we just kept following that path of like, ooh, what's going to be the next photo? And then we got to see, we traveled around a little bit, so we got to see photos of Haley, we got to see photos of some other people. And yeah, it was great, but it was hours, and it is early, and I need to go to bed. But sometimes it's nice to do that sort of thing. I told everyone at the end, I said, I feel like I've held everyone hostage, but they enjoyed it. Obviously, they could have left at any time. Sometimes you see an old, well, not an old, but just in shows, like photos of someone, or a video of someone's like dad or grandfather or something, and they have like the old slides, and they're watching it on a projector, and then they'll cut to the people that are in the room, and they're like, oh, like, we still have to watch you talk about your old family vacation. It's kind of what it felt like, but obviously everyone's interested because it's them, it's their lives. Anyway, this is fun. I enjoyed this. And for the folks that didn't stick around, who were not there, they're going to wake up tomorrow, and I had posted them all, and they're going to see all these images and be like, what happened last night? Yeah. Okay, I'm super tired. I got to get some sleep. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?